tugojee watu.
Ubaye na kwa copyright.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hata ukicheza kwa nini? Oh. Dukehige. Tuko live already? Serious? Okay, sorry, I did not know we are live already. Oh, hi guys, how are you? Who is online at this time? By the way, ni saa ngapi saa hii? Ni nani yako ameboeka? You are bored? You're looking for somebody to entertain you? This is me here to entertain you. Guys, this is Paris Budhia. Today I've decided to come to you live. Why? I've written this beautiful book called Scarred and Skin. And today I just decided to come live so that we can talk one or two things about this book. Maybe even why I wrote it. I'll be waiting for your question, any question you have. I've been told a lot of you have been saying, why is Paris Budhia not doing live to talk to us so we can ask some of these questions we have about Scarred and Skin. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Kama uko hapo tafadhali, come live, we communicate. Tuwaranerie, ukai live, kujeni live, come, let's talk. Ask your question, said your question, and I'll be happy to answer them. I am live on Facebook, Paris Budhia TV. I'm on live on Paris Budhia YouTube, Paris Budhia TV YouTube, and I'm live on Instagram, Paris Budhia. So, niulizeni maswali, come. And if you don't want me to sing, you know, you'll pay me to shut up. I don't have a very good singing voice, so nitapatia 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sing while I'm waiting for you. Sasa siwezi kaa hapa hivi tu, nimekaa hivi, nimeng'edia, nikiwangoja, lakini kujeni. Where are you? Which country are you? I wanna hear. Please, type there. Paris Budhia, I'm in Dubai. Paris Budhia, I'm in USA. Paris Budhia, I'm in England. I am in, you know, uko wapi? South Africa. You know, I notice I have friends all over the world, and I'm so humbled and I'm happy to have you, all of you. So, uko wapi wewe? Ni saa ngapi kwenu? Tutaipia hapo utuambie. Have you read my book, Scarred and Skin? Would you love to read it? You know, tell me. By the end of this live, I will be giving one person a free copy. Yes? So, join me, so that you can review it. Genuinely. I want genuine review for this book, eh? So, come live, come, baby, come. Come, baby, come. I'm waiting. How many people are on live now? I will not start until we get at least 10 people. So, Shan, si utaniangalilia. Shan ako behind the scene hapa hivi.
Hi guys, thank you for joining. Tunawaona musiende mbali. We come back in good news. Yes. So, kujeni ama nianze kuimba na mtaboeka. I don't have a good voice. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I ever needed, thy hand has provided. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord God to me. Umekuja ama niendelee? Wamekuja. Hi guys, can I have a phone so that I can see who is joining me, so I can be able to call them by name? I forgot to take my phone, you guys, so it's important for me to see who is live so I can talk to you and tell you welcome, and please send your question and I'll be happy to answer them. So, Scarred and Skin. What is Scarred and Skin all about? This book, honestly, I've written it to me, I've written it to you, because in life, especially my life lately, I don't know about you, we have a lot of scars. I know when I wrote this book, and when the first time I gave it to a friend, they thought it was all about skin, like I'm talking about scars of the skin. But no, I'm here to tell you, this book is more than just skin deep. Yes, we're talking about emotional scars. We're talking about physical scars. We're talking about relationship scars. We're talking about financial scars. Which scars have you gone through? Because a lot of us, I'm telling you, we are struggling with one thing or another. Were you married 4 years and now your marriage has come to an end? Are you going through divorce? That's a scar. Did you have a miscarriage? That's a scar. Yeah? Did you have skin issue that you were able to heal from. That was a scar that you managed to survive from. Are you still struggling with that? It's a scar. Low self-esteem is a scar. Did you know that? There's so many kind of scars. And especially men, come baby, come baby, come baby. Men, our men. Wow. You know, women, we tend to, when we go to our girlfriend, maybe go for coffee or we visit them in their home, we tend to open up and we sort of share, and by the time we leave there, it's like therapy. We feel healed, we feel relieved. But for most men, they don't do that. They just bottle things in. They bottle things in and they end up suffering alone. So if you're a man, write to me. Do we have a man online? I would want to hear from you. What scar have you been suffering from? I'm looking to see whether there's a man who have joined us. If you're a man, please, siniundiandikie kakitu hapa uniambie ndo tuongee. What scar have you suffered with? Were you left maybe on the altar by a girl you loved so much? It was supposed to be your Rurashio, and the day before your Rurashio, she literally quit you on a text. I know there's a man who opened up to me about that and said a girl walked away on Rurashio Day, and he's never healed out of that. You know, he hasn't been able to give love a second chance. That's a scar. Yeah? Are you a woman who you even took the man you loved to your family and you told them, this is the man that I've decided I'm gonna marry, and just before your wedding day, he didn't turn up? That's a scar. Would you want us to talk about it? This book is about that and more. We've written this book for you. Are you a young girl, maybe when you were growing up, you fell and you hurt yourself somewhere and you got a scar that never healed completely? It was left with, you know, you healed, the wound healed, but you were left with a big scar, and now you've never once cut in your lifetime because you think people will judge you. That's a scar. We want to talk about that. While I'm waiting for you all, there's a part in my book that I love so much. In chapter 3, for those who have my book, I'm sure you've read this, the shame we don't speak. Because a lot of us have shame. Remember, this life is about the shame we don't speak. Because a lot of us have a lot of shame that we deal with, but we don't tell anybody. Did you abort when you're in high school because you're afraid your parent will know that you're pregnant? And you've never talked about it. You've never told anybody. It's a scar that eats you alive. Would you like to heal from this? Scarred and Skin is your book. You can be surrounded by skincare. I'm talking about me because, as you all know, I sell skincare. That's why I have this here. Yes, Oxygen Botanical KE. I'm the CEO of Oxygen Botanical Kenya and also CEO of Timeless Medical Spa. But can you imagine, even me who sell product, this is what I wrote. Shame we don't speak. You can be surrounded by skincare product, compliments, and even a thriving business, beauty, and still quietly hate your reflection. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me, Madam Paris, who sells skincare, treats skin? I also have my own scars when it comes to skin. Talk about it. Shame doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers in the dressing room, lurks behind your Instagram filters, hides in the way you shrink slightly when someone pulls out a camera. Like now, before I started this life, I was thinking twice, like, I didn't prepare to do this because it just came and I was like, I want to do life. So I was thinking, do I look okay? And I almost put filter. I almost felt like putting filter. You know, these days we have those options. You can put filter even when you go live. But I decided to come to you filterless so that you can see me for who I am. But I almost allowed that scar that I have make me put filter so that I can come to you perfect. But I reminded myself there's nothing like perfect skin. Yeah? Oh, mbona ninapatiwa simu hapa. Sasa nimeanza kuangusha vitu. Na nimezima at the same time. So I was reading here as we get that sorted out. Always washing, always waiting for a crack in your self-esteem. And the irony, some of the women who know skin the best, like Madam Paris Budhia, those who have trained in beauty therapy, even dermatology, all estheticians, are the ones who hide the most. What a shame. We who are trained how to treat skin, we're the one who hide the most. We will wear double makeup so you cannot see our scar, so you cannot see our hyperpigmentation. When we break out, we sometimes avoid camera because we want you to only see the perfect skin we have. But that's not how life is supposed to be. When we come out to you authentically, like we are now, and come and speak to you from a place of, I am healed. For example, let me go back and give you a story. Did you know why I opened Timeless Medical Spa? If you didn't know, I'm about to tell you. Timeless Medical Spa was born out of desperation. I was seriously looking to heal me. After my second baby, my skin just took turn to the worst. I had very bad acne, and I tried so many things to try and heal my acne, but nothing was working. You know why? Because my problem were not skin related. They were scars that I was trying to shield with skincare. I had moved from country to country. I had moved from UK, US, and now I was in Canada. And because I didn't have any family member in Canada, it was just me and my two beautiful babies and my husband. I didn't have no help. And I had to work, be a wife, be a mother, and just be a good human being. And all that took a toll on me. And I started getting stressed out. And as I was getting stressed out to try and balance my life, my skin was reacting. What was my skin telling me? Paris, you need to slow down. Paris, you need to take care of yourself. Paris, you need... Because I was taking care of everybody else. Taking care of my boss, making sure the job is done right. Taking care of my husband, taking care of my children, the house. Taking care of even my family back home. You know, when you live abroad and you leave family back home, they expect you, when there's a problem, to solve it. And it was too much for me. And my skin was just skin speak. My skin was just trying to tell me, Paris, slow down, take care of yourself. And that is how, believe it or not, Timeless Medical Spa was born. Because if you've never heard that story of mine, I came to Maridi for holiday and I was crying chini ya mnasi, sipping my drink. I cried myself to sleep. And I had a voice tell me, that solution you're trying to look for, you can be the answer, be the answer. So to cut the long story short, I went back to school, did medical aesthetics, and decided to come and pay it forward by treating skin back in my country, here in Kenya. And this is how Timeless Medical Spa was born. So when I'm talking about scars, my dears, it's because I have so many scars that I'm going to be talking to you about, not today, because I cannot talk about all my scars today, but I'm going to try to purpose to be coming live to you every Tuesday. And therefore, you can lie to me and tell me, Paris, I've read your book and I want to share my scar. And we can even schedule so you can come here and we can have this conversation one-on-one. We're going to start, or we've already started, a podcast called Scarred and Skin, that we want you to come and share your scar. What have you suffered that have really slapped you, that your esteem has gone so low you don't even know how to rise again? We will help you. We'll hold your hand. We'll walk this journey together. Because trust me, I've been where you are. Maybe not the same scar, but scar is scar. You know, and there's nothing like a small scar. Because, you know, some people might say, well, I lost my husband when I was 20, 30, and I had a 2-month-old baby. Wow, I don't know how. That's a big scar. But that doesn't minimize the one who says, I fell when I was a child and I got a scar at my back, so you'll never see me without a top because I don't want anybody to see my scar. So when I go onto beach and I have to wear a swimming costume, I panic because I think people will see my scar. We're not minimizing any scar. Scar is scar because to you it's a big deal. To you it's a big deal. And we want you to come because let me tell you, problem shared is problem solved. When you call that shame, remember I started this chapter that I've just written here, the shame we don't speak about. So what are you hiding? What shame are you hiding that we don't know about? And you feel it's about time you want to release this so that you can break the shame. Break the shame. That's what I did. When you break the shame, you set the shame free. And nobody can shame you anymore. If you came to my book launch, you heard me talk about how for years I tried to hide my eyes because that was my scar. Just because somebody, when I was in high school, called me a flog. And Nikona Mashaya Shula, and so my eyes are bulging out, and how that made me cry. But now I don't cry about it anymore. If anything, now I'm so happy to show. Do you see my eyes? Do you see how beautiful my eyes are? Do you see? I love my eyes. The same thing that was a scar became something I'm so proud of and something that people love of me, right? So that's what we are talking about, yeah? So I'm gonna be going live every Tuesday. I'll try my very best. But guess what? I'll only go live if you want me to go live, because it's a dialogue, right? I want to communicate with you. I want you to ask me questions so I can know what do you want to know from Scarred and Skin. What do you want to know about Perisbopia? What do you want to know even about my first book, Audacious Dreamer? I should have had it here. I'll have it here next time. What do you want to know about skincare? What do you want to know about skin treatment? Because I'm all these things. Yeah, we will talk about all these things. Shan, do we have any question from anybody that is I can be willing to answer right now? So, Joyce Washiro, this book speaks about the prolonged psychological effect and invisible marks left on the mind and heart by traumatic events, shame, stigma, disappointment, or painful experience. Wow, thank you so much, Joyce, for this. God bless you, because it's true. You've hit the nail on the head. This book, imagine, I feel like crying, and it's me after reading this, because it's me who's written this book, but this is what I wanted this book to do. I want it to be a bridge between your shame and healing. A bridge, a book that helps you to start facing those trauma that you've gone through life. Yeah? Because sometimes we bury them so deep, we don't even want to open that can. We're like, we buried that, Paris, please, I don't want to remember that. But the truth of the matter is, if you've never healed from that, it will continue eating you inside, like it did me. A lot of scars that I'll continue talking about. Shame that I felt, trust me, I've just started this journey. I'm sure next time when I come here, I will not be talking about you why I wrote this book. I'm going to be telling you some of my scars that I've dealt with over the years and how I healed from them. Number one, let me tell you one of the scars today, because we must start somewhere. One of the scars that held me back, maybe this book I could have written it 5 years ago, was because I felt like I don't measure up. Who am I to write a book about scars? I'm fake. That's what I thought. Do you know why I thought I was fake? Because I was like, Paris, you have a medical clinic. You treat skin. You tell people to come so you can make them look beautiful, so you can make their skin smooth, so you can make them lose weight for those who are struggling to lose weight. So you can treat their hyperpigmentation so they can be able to wear their skin with pride. But then I realized, hold on, no, I'm not fake. That's my skill. God gave me that brain, that wisdom to be able to serve Him in what I do. And so, when you come to me because you want your skin to be smooth, because I'll keep on preaching, there is nothing like perfect skin. We do not thrive for perfect skin. We thrive for healthy skin. So when I told my friends that I've written a book called Scarred and Skin, they were like, Paris, aren't you being a hypocrite? Another scar. Even your friends can be scar. They can cause the scar. Aren't you being a hypocrite? You wear makeup. Aren't you being a hypocrite? You own a medical spa. But the thing is, I tell people, you only see me when I'm wearing makeup. I don't wear makeup when I'm not at work. I don't wear makeup when I'm going for vacation. I don't wear makeup when I'm going for grocery shopping. I'm normal. But I wear makeup because it makes me feel good when I'm at work. Just like I dressed up today. You dress up because you want to look good, and when you feel good, you show up good and you're productive. So if wearing makeup will help me feel good, I do it. But if I don't feel like wearing makeup, I don't wear it. So I said, okay, maybe that's what you think, and that's a scar. Because if you think you can only show up when you're wearing makeup, then that's a scar. You should be able to show up both ways and appreciate that. If you come to a medical clinic because you want to look good for you, that's not a scar. That is you wanting to show up strong and to face the world looking good, smelling good, so you can be productive. But if you're coming because a certain gentleman told you, wow, hey, siku hizi unaona nyashi ndio siku hizi iko juu. Then you come to me and start telling me, Paris, I want to do body contouring to lift my butt. You know, body contouring can only smoothen your skin, make you lose cellulite because it just melts the fat, and make your body that God gave you look good, enhance you looking good. But if you're going to go under the knife just because you want to make a man happy or a woman happy, that's what we are talking about. Now we've lost you. That's not about you anymore. That's about the person you want to make happy. Are we together? So when you do something to make someone else happy, and you're doing something you don't want to do anyway, and you're putting yourself in risk, you could even die, that's what we're talking about. That's a scar. That's a scar. But if you're doing it because you, as a person, you feel it's something you really want to do for you, you are winning in life. You're not pleasing people. If again you came to my book launch, you heard me talk about I am healing from a scar called people pleasing. And a lot of us are walking in this world doing that, people pleasing. You're doing things you have no business doing because your friends are doing it. You're doing things that you have no business doing because your mother said you should. You're doing things that you have no business doing because of peer pressure. You're doing things that you have no business doing because you want people to think you made it in life. Because you want people to love you. Because you want people to like you. Then what will happen when tomorrow the same people don't love you anymore? The same people don't like you anymore? What will happen? You sink into depression, and that's why we are fighting now. A lot of people are dying because they checked out of this life long ago due to depression. Can you imagine that? We are fighting that. A lot of young people are killing themselves. They are taking their life away. Why? Social media. Oh, my life is so boring. When I look at my life in social media, they are living it up. They have good life. I don't know what happened to my life. Oh my God. So I would rather be dead. And they take away their life for something that is fake on social. Did you know most people fake their life in social media? Nobody wake up in the morning and, you know, one thing that amazed me, you see people posting a video saying, oh, I just wake up. They are stretching, they are opening, they're cutting. Meanwhile, they are fully dressed, they even have makeup on. And they just woke up and they are opening, they are cutting, and they are showing us how they look perfect when they wake up in the morning. Really? And you're going to kill yourself because of that? Do you know how many people fake it until they make it on social media? You know, let me tell you a story. I know somebody who opened up to me and told me they bought a puppy. They bought a puppy for social media because they thought that if they appear with a puppy in social media and they're loving a puppy, they're taking care of it, they will grow their following. Then I asked them, then after you've gotten the following, what are you going to do with your followers? They didn't have an answer to that. So some of us don't even know why we want followers. What do you want to tell your followers? Why are you building your followers? There is no career called famous. You could be famous and very broke. You could be so famous and so useless because you're not impacting anybody's life. So why? What is your why? Ask yourself. If you want to be famous, there's nothing wrong with being famous. If you want, but are you impacting life? Are you changing life? In your space, are you changing life? Are you changing you? Are you loving you every day? What is your why? Because listen, we're not going to have another child kill themselves just because we are faking life on social media. We need to differentiate. So the Paris you see here today, this Paris here, I have issues just like you. I have scars just like you. I have days I don't want to get out of bed too. Yes, I do. There's days I don't feel like working, just like you. And there's days I don't feel like I measure up, just like you. The difference is, when you feel like that, what do you do? What do you do when you feel like that? You wake up and you say, today is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, because it is a gift. I'm alive. And just getting out of bed and I'm breathing, it's a win. I've already won. In God, I am praying that you give me the wisdom and the understanding and the courage to face the day the way you want me to face it. Not the way people want me to face it, but the way you want me to face it. Once you do that, you've given yourself permission to show up strong, regardless of what people think. Because let me tell you, breaking news, what people think about you, that's a them problem. It's not a you problem. It's a them problem. It's a them problem. But what do you think about you? What do you think about you when you wake up in the morning? Who do you think you are when you wake up in the morning? Who are you when the cameras are off? Who are you when you don't have filters on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? Who are you? When the light is off, who are you? Because TikTok has given a lot of people fake confidence. A lot of people can come online and tell us so many things, but in person like this, they will not even tell you nothing. So you need to find you again. If you've lost yourself, you need to find yourself. How do you do that? Grab your copy of Scarred and Skin. It is being sold at parisboudia.com. You can also have the book brought to you. You can call my number. I'll put it right here. You can get the book delivered to you. You can also go to Nuria Bookshop. They are selling this book. And we are selling it, what is the other one called?
Hekaya Bookshop.
Hekaya Bookshop. You can get a copy of Scarred and Skin. Trust me, this is an investment for you. Especially if you have shame that only you know about it and you want to release it. This book will give you guidance of how to start that healing journey. We are healing out loud together. If you would want to be a guest in this podcast called Scarred and Skin, kindly write to us. Also, our number will be on the bottom of this video, and we can host you here, and you can tell us about your scar so you can help somebody else heal. You will tell us how you healed out of this, so that somebody else who is suffering the same thing can hear your story, which is a testimony, and they can also start healing. We are here to help each other. I'm not perfect. I'm still struggling with a lot. I'm struggling with a lot of scars. Oh, I am. So as you're healing, I'll be healing too. And I hope my stories will help you heal too. Yeah? So, are you going to heal out loud with me? If you will, let's join this community. We're going to start this community called Scarred and Healed. See, the book is called Scarred and Skin. We're going to create a community called Scarred and Healed together. So I am inviting you to this community. Please write to me. Write to me. Write to me and tell me when you'd want to meet up with me. Where would you want to meet up with me? By the way, I speak to women. I've been going to high school, speaking to girls, boys, and you can donate this book too. You might just say, I am not dealing with any scars. I'm healed. But I know somebody who is struggling with shame, low esteem, trauma that they went through. And I would want for them to find a place to start healing. Buy this book for them, please. I'll be happy to deliver. If you buy 10 books, 20 books, 30 books, and you tell me, this is the school I want you to go and deliver, I'm going to go there and I'm going to speak for free. They don't have to pay me. I'll go there and encourage them for free, because we must heal together. Because let me tell you, your skin introduces you to people. Yes, it's true. So a lot of us also are struggling with that. We believe we are not beautiful. We are not good looking. And so we don't show up the way we are supposed to show up. I want to talk to you. I want to help you. Yes, I want to help you. Reach out to me and we can see how we can start this journey together. Yeah? So I don't know whether I should edit here so that next time I come live, you'll be ready with your questions. And hopefully you have read this book, Scarred and Skin. And you can have, you know, all your questions ready and I'll be happy to answer them. But please don't forget, you are worthy. You're worthy. Your skin is not canvas of shame, but it's a canvas of the person you are, your identity. Through you. When you look yourself in the mirror in the morning, who do you see? If you do not see the beautiful person you are, the handsome person you are, the person who's becoming because of their scar, I want you to hold that mirror again and start talking to you with kindness. If you were talking to your best friend, what would you tell them? Would you tell them that they don't measure up? Would you tell them that they're ugly? Would you tell them that nobody loves them? No. So I want you to change the script and start telling them. Tell them as you. Face your shadow. Start facing your shadow and loving your shadow and telling your shadow how beautiful you are. Yes? How strong you are. Look at you. You made it another day. You're strong. Your problems did not define you. You defined them. And you know, the Word of God tells us that we serve, you know, a very good Father.
There's a lady who says it's not easy.
Oh, what's her name?
Bonita.
Bonita, I'm told that you said it's not easy. Let me tell you, I agree with you. It's not easy, especially when you don't know where to start. Especially when the shame you're carrying feel like it weighs tons and tons on your shoulder. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I'm here to hold your hands. Write to me. We'll talk. I'll give you a few nuggets of where you can start to start healing. More importantly, please talk to God. Cast all your burden to God, and He'll give you rest. But please write to me. I would love to talk to you. I would really love to talk to you. And where is she? Can she type to me there and tell me where she is so we can see whether we can get her? You could be the person I give this book today. So if she can write to us where she is, and if she's willing to pay shipment, if it's far, to get this book, I'll even give it for free. And I'll sign it for you so you can start your journey of healing. And I love you. And you are enough.
She's in Mombasa.
She's in Mombasa. Perfect. I'm actually going to Mombasa, I believe, maybe in the next 1 week or 2 weeks. But meanwhile, she can tell us how she would want us to send this book to her. I'll be happy to send this book to her.
Okay, Bonita, please DM this specific account with the delivery details. And Paris would love to gift you the book.
Yes. And for everybody who is watching this live, my friends who are in diasporas, I lived in diasporas for years. I still, in fact, October, I'm traveling to Canada. And I know, we have a lot of scars when we live abroad. This book is for you guys. You can get this book, yeah? Tell me where you are, and we'll find a way to get this book to you. Or, better yet, support a family member who is here that you feel need this book. You can purchase 10 book, 5 book, 2 book, 1 book, 30 book, 100 books. And for every book you buy, I will also donate the same. So if you will purchase 10 book, I will donate 10 book to a school of your choice. Just write to me and let me know, yeah? We're going to put the pay bill here on this life, so that if you feel that you want to support somebody, guys, this is something, I don't want to call it a burden. People like to say, God has put a burden in my heart. No, it's not a burden. No, it's not a burden, because I'm really enjoying doing it. But God have just nudged me that I need to go speak to youth who are really struggling, because we've seen a lot of our youth are taking away their life just because of scars. Somebody caused, like a parent, an auntie, a neighbor, an uncle, a classmate, a workmate. Yeah, we cause scars with our loose mouth without knowing that it's affecting people.
You have a question?
We have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Can scars ever become symbols of survival rather than reminders of pain?
Yes, scars can become symbols of survival. Then, yes, mine has become that. That's why I can write a book, and that's why I can come and even talk to you about my scars, and they don't affect me anymore because I survived. If you come and I sign my book, you will see I'll sign Paris Boudia, from scarred to strength, or from scarred to healing, because my scars became symbol of, yes, who's that again?
It's still Bonita.
Bonita, you are, oh, God bless you so much. Of course, yes. Listen, your scars sometimes, okay, one thing, Bonita, let me say this, girlfriend, wear your scars with pride, because the same scars will become your strength if you use them well. That's why we are doing this series. Do you now see it? Because your scar should not only be a shame. It shouldn't be shame. Sometimes your scars can be your strength. After you've sort of fought the battle, because there are battles, huh? Sometimes I'm still fighting those battles. And you go on the other side, smelling like losses. The same scar. Did I tell you my scars made me become a successful business owner? Timeless Medical Spa is turning 10 years. This Saturday we are celebrating God faithfulness because of something that was a scar. Yes, which now became my success. Does it make sense? That's why we are talking about this. Come out, talk about your scars. It could be just how God is going to use that scar for you to come out on the other side, smelling like roses, and start your journey of greatness. Any other question, my love, or comment?
No.
So guys, I think I'm going to end this live here for today, and I'm going to again say that humble request that make your way to Nuria Bookshop and Hekaya Bookshop, or parisboudia.com, or Timeless Medical Spa in Lavington Mall 64, and grab a copy of Scarred and Skin, and let us start healing together.
Oh, there's another question.
There's another question?
But what if society only sees the scar and not the story behind it?
Aha. What if, I'll repeat the question. She asked, who, is it her, Steve?
Yes.
She asked, what if the society only sees the scar and not the story behind it? Remember what I said earlier on. What people think about you, that's a them problem, not a you problem. Because guess what? You know your story. Your story, your strength. Your story, your strength. Own your story. The thing is, for example, you who's watching me right now, you don't know Paris Boudia. Most people have never met you in person. But there's some people who will judge my scars because they don't know the story behind the scars. You'll have to know me to know my real story. Cindy. So if the society is judging you, they're judging you based on what? Of what they're saying. But they don't know the real story. And that's why we are saying you should not allow people define you. You should not allow people to tell you who you are. You should own that narrative. You should know who you are beyond the shadow of doubt. And walk standing up strong because you know who you are and who God says you are. Right? Because seriously, how many people are in this world? Are you going to be able to explain to everybody the reason you have a scar? Whatever that scar is. No. Not possible. But you need to own it. You need to accept what is that scar. Have you dealt with it? Have you healed out of it? What came out of that scar? Are you proud of it? That is it. Are you proud of the person you are? Because trust me, the only person you should be competing with and the person you should be most proud of, it's yourself. And you should be competing with the person you were yesterday, trying to get better every single day. Because today the society want one thing, tomorrow the society want another. We just talked about, earlier on I said, today you'll go on social media and Hollywood will tell us the people who are beautiful these days are people who are light skinned, so people go and bleach themselves. And then tomorrow the same Hollywood come and tell us, wow, look at this African who are looking so beautiful, melanin, so now the dark skin is, now what are you going to do, reverse it? The same Hollywood will come and tell us, now people with nyach, with big butt are the people who is standard of being beautiful. Then the same Hollywood tomorrow come tell us the model should be skinny, size 0. So what are you going to do? See, you need to own your body. God gave you that body, God gave you that mind, God gave you that color. This colorism thing that we are suffering these days, is killing a lot of us. Please, please, own yourself. Do not listen to what the neighbors are saying. Do not, because there's so much noise. Today we'll tell you we want you to look like this. Tomorrow we tell you the other. So what are you going to do? So the only standard you should keep up with is standard of the God you serve. What does he tell you? He says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Fearfully and wonderfully made. If you can grasp that and remind yourself every day that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Me, my everything of me is beautifully and fearfully made. My hair is beautiful. My nails are beautiful. Everything about me. My height is beautiful. Whether I'm tall or short, I'm beautiful. Whether I'm big or skinny, I'm beautiful. Whether I'm light or dark, I'm beautiful. Once you tell yourself that every day, you will show up better. And you'll be grateful for everything that is happening in your life, because everything has come either to teach you something. Yes, you either learn from it or it has just come to make you grow. And remember, the more hard time you go through life sometimes, the stronger you become. You build muscle so that even if that something happens again and again and again, you've built muscle to deal with it, right? So yeah, society will always have something to say, but please, don't mind society. So long as you're showing up well, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're living your life the way you want to live, society will always have something to say. So long as you're a good person, you're a good human being, and you love people, that's all you need to do.
I think we'll talk to Bonita more, because she says, but sometimes I wake up feeling I'm just lying to myself. It's overwhelming. I'm my own enemy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, because of the story we tell ourselves. Bonita, I really need to talk to you. You see, if you're calling yourself your own enemy, it's because of the story you're telling yourself. Like I said earlier on. So you, it's not even anybody who is putting those scars on you. You are actually hurting yourself. And sometimes we are, yes, we can be our worst enemy, because we're telling ourselves, look, nobody loves me. I don't measure, I don't deserve. I don't, especially if you tell yourself you don't deserve. You'll never deserve. You're already telling the universe, I don't deserve to become anybody. I don't deserve to be anything. I don't deserve to be gifted anything. I don't deserve. When you tell yourself that, it's like the universe. Your universe is just hearing, I don't. And why not change that to I do. I deserve better. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be seen. I deserve to be heard. You need to change the narrative. How you speak to yourself is very important. In this book, we've talked about that. The story we tell ourselves. You really need to read this book so it can help you see how you talk to yourself can actually impact the way you show up. Yeah? Thank you very much, guys. I think my time is up. I don't want to take a lot of your time. And I look forward to seeing you here again next Tuesday. God bless you. And don't forget, we'll be posting our Scarred and Skin episode on Thursday, 8 p.m., I believe, Kenyan time. So if you want to hear more stories of the people who have shared their scarred and skin stories. Please do not forget to tune in. Paris Budhia TV, 8 p.m. Thursday, Kenyan time. I love you guys, and let's keep on talking. Let's heal out together. We are healing out loud, scarred and skin. Bye, guys.